everyone, welcome back to REDBULL MEO Season 5. My name is Fab, and I'm your host for the entire show. We've had 3 days of sensation. So many things have performed, they've shown what they have, and it is day 4 of this epic event brought to you by Red Bull and our friends in Garena. We have so many teams trying for that qualifier spot. They all want to compete for the grand prize, but definitely, this tournament is open for all, but it is going to be won by just one team or a single player. That is for Clash Royale. But today we have group 7 and 8 for the play-ins. Definitely these guys are going to show us what they have. They've been training sleepless night, trying to get very good, but today it all comes to this point. This is the biggest thing they can ever play in, and definitely it all comes to this. The stage is set, the players are ready. Let's get into the action.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is day 3 of the REDBULL MEO tournament. We have amazing coming in to give so much action today. I cannot wait to see how this first game on Bermuda goes. Talking about esports, Karma Squad, who will take the win? We have 11 teams fighting today. And the first blood goes to CLT Yinks. Tough fight against Batty Boys in Mill. The Batty Boys pulling a tactical retreat because they have the high ground, but they have less numbers compared to the Live or Die team. Cultist Esports, the team to beat now, the only team with a kill. They're taking the game slow but steady in Sentosa. Trenches Esports has one player above the oppressors. Will he take the shot at the oppressors? And he did! He got Legacy down! Can he get a finish? He is not using Dead Silence, so it's going to be hard for him to get a confirmation on that kill. Bad Zane putting shots back on him. He's focused on trying to get Legacy. Trenches Esports now have backup. Bad Zane has to take a retreat. Bad Zane getting shot. Bad Zane has been taken down with a headshot coming from Trey. Got a big. Look at that big. A big. Trenches Esports taking the kill leader by getting 2 kills on the team oppressors. Trenches got a big coming with 501.3 damage, 0.5. The oppressors getting good revives in. We have Cortez pushing the zone slowly. Demolition Esports are going to run into... What the... Demolition Esports on their way to run into Gary forever. Karma Squad is the only team having little action right now. They are taking their ground in Clock Tower, which is at the edge of the current zone. Can Demolition solo Gary forever, or will Gary forever send them back to Sentosa from whence they came? Shire is trying to go get a revive for his team. And just like that, Demolition. We have one of Demolition Esports still deep inside the zone. Batty Boys engaging oppressors in peak. It would look like the cultists are pushing Gary Forever in Pochinok. Gary Forever has positioned themselves nicely in the building. They have no idea the other people are there. Oh, it looks like the cultists already have eyes on them. Shots are being fired. Cultist so close to a knock. They got one down from Cultist. And Gary Forever have done damage to Team 7, Cultist Esports. G for the boss, having 175.7 damage, 1 glue wall used, and 0 survival for this round. Gary Forever have secured themselves as kill leaders. G4 Jokey coming with 406.1 damage, 1 kill, and 3 glue walls used. Trenches Esports violently attacking Fear No One. They fear no one, but will they fear the Trenches? Top building already getting shot at from top rated. Got back putting shots downrange on everybody. We have Fear No One, top rated, and Trenches Esports all in the same place. Oh! Go. Trenches Esports focusing their attack on Fear No One. And they get a knock. They got a knock on one. One left. Trenches Esports got another knock. Amazing gameplay from Trenches Esports.
Triple kill.
They had 2 teams on them. They focused on eliminating Fear No One. And now they can focus all their attack against the top rated team. That has spread them nicely. The Empress is getting some good revives in. The Batty Boys are shooting at Team Gary Forever because they are both in peak. Okay. We have Cultists versus the Batty Boys. Batty Boys down to 1 player. Cultists are putting lead downrange towards the Batty Boys. Can Warlock survive? Oppressors have been sent back to the lobby, sadly. It is Warlock versus Dizzy. Dizzy with the clue to make sure he knows what he's looking at. Can Warlock get a headshot? Warlock did considerable damage but could not get anyone down. Batsy boys have been sent back to the lobby by Cultist Esports. Top rated have been eliminated as well. Cultist any with 643.8 damage, 1 kill so far, and 0 survival for this round. CLT Yings with 1,159.6 damage, 3 kills so far, and 7 glue walls used. CLT Robin with 1 headshot so far, 528.1 damage, and 1 headshot this round. CLT Dizzy with 691.5 damage, 1 elimination so far, and 2 blue walls used. It looks like Karma Squad is finally in a fight. Who are they fighting? That is Demolition Esports. Demolition Esports down by 1 player. Cultist Esports pushing them slowly from the side. Can Cultist Esports get a confirm on that kill?
Double kill.
Triple kill.
Triple kill.
Demolition Esports have been sent back to the lobby. Cultist Esports doing so much violence, wouldn't let down and securing them 9 kills for their team. It is the 4th zone and we still have 5 teams and 15 players. Gary Forever on their last legs, but Cultist Esports have him in their sights. He took down Enemy with a headshot.
Triple kill.
ABC Brother coming to get the kill from the back. Dizzy with 1,586 damage so far. 4 eliminations and 0.25% headshot rate. Gary Forever is so very low. The zone is not in his favor. He has 2 teams on his left, 1 team on his right. Can he make it in the zone? Trenches Esports fighting a very well placed Karma squad. Karma Umanzir, Madman raining grenades on Trenches.
Dominating.
Live or Die have been sent back to the lobby. We have 4 teams still alive, 12 players.
Dominating.
Cultist Esports have been eliminated. Gary Forever with an amazing comeback on Cultist Esports. Gary Forever has very poor zonal advantage, but they do have the height advantage over the Karma squad. Karma squad is the only team completely in the zone, but they have to fight on 2 fronts at the same time. If they focus all their efforts on Trenches Esports, they have Gary Forever who can just come in easily from the back with a few grenades. They can send Karma squad back to the lobby. Gary Forever trying to get a heavenly flank. But do they know that Esports is watching? Yes, they do. Kevin has been taken down by Corey. Can they get a confirmation? No, they cannot get that confirmation on Kevin. Trenches Esports finally pushing the zone. Karma squad taking shots. Karma squad going down by 1 player. Grenades flying in. They got the revive. But will they survive this? Will they survive this place? They have to come down now. They could easily wait it out, but will they choose to wait it out? They indeed did not choose to wait down. Gonabeg has been taken down by Karma Squad. Gary Forever trying to get the kill.
Triple kill.
Karma Squad down by 2 players. Karma Squad has been eliminated. Trenches Esports sends Karma Squad back to the lobby. They are now focusing their efforts on Gary Forever. It is a 2v2, 2v1. It is back to the lobby for Gary Forever, which puts Trenches Esports at the first booyah for today. Trenches got a bag with 4 kills for his team. That was an amazing game. That was an amazing game from Trenches Esports. As you can see, they had to fight in the last zone 2 very good teams. Karma Squad was well positioned, having all the advantage, but they had to go down, which was the only disadvantage they had. Team Gary Forever pushed very valiantly on Trenches Esports, but Trenches had to focus on taking out Karma Squad before focusing all their attention on Gary Forever. And you can see Hades using the M79 to launch and take down 2 players and have Patron push up and get 2 kills and get the final kill on Karma Squad. Then they put all their effort on Gary Forever, sending them back to the lobby, securing the first player for today. I will hand over to the Fabulous Fab back in the studio.
What a way to start game 1. Trenches Esports. I mean, it's no longer Trenches. These guys are at the top right now. They took that game 1, and it was a sweet booyah for them. An amazing team, an amazing performance. But trust me, guys, stay tuned. We'll be right. Don't go anywhere. We're just starting. It is just the first game, and we'll be right back.
That was an amazing game from Trenches Esports, securing the first booyah for today, which puts them at first place with 18 kills, 12 points, with a total of 30. Team Gary Forever could not secure the booyah, but they had 9 kills, 9 points, put them at the second place of 18 points. Cultist Esports with 10 kills, 7 points, put them at third place with 17 points. I would love to see what the second game has in store for us. We have Cultists and the Oppressors looking like they are pushing to factory together. It looks like we'll have early fights with them. Live or Die, Trenches Esports, looking like they're pushing Graveyard. Live or Die changed their mind. They're now going to actually steal up, but it looks like Dark Nation is somewhat around that place. The plot thickens as Top Rated is now in Observatory. Batty Boys also pushing towards Observatory. They're landing between 3 teams. Launching into the Observatory is Tiffy Ninja. Will he solo Top Rated or will he get sent back to the lobby? He has backup coming his way. But Top Rated should be fully kitted up by now. It's shots fired by Tiffy going towards Top Gabby. Fuki's coming for backup. Fuller has Fuki in his sights. That's Fuki taking a lot of damage. Fuki has been taken down by a headshot. First blood goes to Top Gabby. Back down by 2 players now. Fuller is fighting for his life as he is one shot. Warlock has to take the exit. Fuller will hold down for his team. He could not hold down for his team, but he bought Warlock considerable time for Warlock to make a smart escape for his team. Warlock is currently running safe as there's no one chilling in hangar for him. So all he has to do now is not to risk the revive point there because it could be tempting like you will make it, but I don't think he's going to use the revive point in hangar. He just has to get coins and go for at least one person within a revive point, as that would be much smarter for his team. We have Trocted going to Trenches Esports, who we saw play very aggressively in the first game, which has put them in high spirits, I hope, for the second game, which means we will see amazing gameplay from them. Will they secure another 18 kill game? Will they enter the lobby early this time? We do not know what's going to happen because it is still the first zone with just 3 players left. No team has been eliminated yet. Trenches got a big with 2,875 damage from the last game. 1,005 damage survival for the last game. And 4 eliminations in the last game. Hades going to the Observatory with 2,276 damage. Little does Hades know he has a full top-rated squad. Current kill leaders pushing his way. Will he take shots at Fuki? He takes shots at Fuki. Can he get a knock? He got a knock on Fuki. Berlin taking shots at him. Berlin uses a glue for safety. Gabby from behind. Hades doesn't know. Yes, he does. Will backup arrive in time. Got a big dropping in hot. Hades survived the shots from Berlin. Berlin does not know he has someone coming from behind. It is guild leader versus guild member. And Berlin says this is why we are the top rated. Sending Patron to his knees, putting him on top with kills for his team. Top rated, pushed. They got pushed and they pushed back. Trenches Esports pushed valiantly, but Top Rated had the advantage. They had the height, they had the positioning. Top Rated, it was all in the favor for Top Rated. Top Gabby with 1,401.7 damage, 625 survival for the last game, and 2 kills so far. We have Top Taka Jr. with 817.7 damage, 620 survival for the last game, and 1 kill so far. Top Fuki with 700. Top Berlin, 1,752 damage to himself, 619 survival for the last game, and 4 kills so far. So far, we have no team eliminated. Every team is fighting strong. The Batty Boys got their revives in. We have Warlock, Tiffy, and one more player dropping in. Can Trenches Esports get a revive now? We have Demolition Esports playing it very safe and quiet, but they have the Dark Nation very close to them. From Shipyard and from the Plantation. Will they meet at Plantation? Shots fired at FNO Roku going down to Afik Gra. Amazing shots coming from Afik with the ACAT. Fear Dave getting shots by Lord Tado. The cultists are in an amazing fight with the oppressors. Cultist Esports down by one player already. They already loaded in 3v4. So they're going handicapped, still fighting the oppressors head on. We have Gary Forever pushing their location. It is going to be a Mexican standoff, or will it be Team Gary Forever attacking from the back, just killing what is left of the oppressors, because they will have the advantage on the oppressors. Nope, Cultist Esports pushing strong, taking one down from the oppressors, getting a revive on Cultist Any. The oppressors played smart and left early. But we have Gary Forever pushing violently. Cultist Ying with 903.1 damage, 903 damage, and one elimination so far. Karma Squad playing safe and smart. Trenches Esports getting all their revives in. It is not over till the last man's dead. Top Rated playing strong. They're pushing anything that shoots, anything that moves. They are there. Dark Nation and the Demolition Esports are having a time of the fight of their lives. Afik is holding Goku down, but Daniel got a knock. Daniel was pushing the steps the last we saw of him, and he just gloriously got a knock on Afik, confirming the kill for his team. 1,292 damage for himself, 3 kills so far, 0 headshots. Looks like the oppressors came back. Cultist Esports have been sent back to the lobby by the oppressors. Dark Nation and Demolition Esports picking themselves off one by one. Will Dave push, or will I don't even know what's gonna happen here. Shire is left to fight 3 people by himself. Rotating goal. Can he leave? Shire has been taken down by Dave. Roku was the deciding factor. If Roku hadn't turned back to see what's happening with his team, Shire could have made a glorious escape there. But Roku told Dave, Shire's down, take the shot on him. He got Shire, and we have Live or Die versus the oppressors and Karma Squad at the same time. Live or Die holding the entirety of the building that Karma Squad is in. They're not letting anyone go down. Also not pushing the steps. They're pushing the steps. Now can they get a knock? That's a knock on Team 11. Live or Die have lost one player. Live or Die down by 2 players. Live or Die took down 1 from the Karma squad. Live or Die down to 1 player. The Karma squad was well positioned in the building. They rotated so very beautifully, taking down 3 players from Live or Die. Live or Die have been sent back to the lobby by Gary forever. Demolition Esports have sadly been sent back to the lobby. Trenches Esports taking violence in the zone, where they cannot afford to stop now. They will push. Oppressors down by multiple players. Karma squad getting a knock on Vibe on Beast and confirming. Oppressors getting revives in. This is looking good for the Oppressors. There's no one landing close to them. Oh, getting tired. So far, we have just 3 teams going in the 3rd zone. Top rated are still the team to beat. Karma squad is taking shots from Gary forever. Madman trying to reposition, but we have Oggy watching the sides. The Oppressors have 1 player by the vending machine, but it looks like he's out of coin, so he is pushing to make it into the zone and secure proper placement for his team. Karma squad making a smart rotation around Team Gary Forever. Gary Forever in a heated fight to top rated, both losing 1 player to each other. Berlin could confirm his kill. Can Gary Forever confirm? Yes, they did confirm their kill. Top rated has cover, but Gary Forever has the high ground. It is a cluster of teams towards the edge of peak. A cluster. Viper getting skylit by... That's Kevin. Umanzi coming for backup. Can Umanzi get a knock on Gary Forever? Viper got a knock on Joki. Umanzi got a knock. It's Oggy left for his team. Can he get a revive? He's attempting the revive, but it doesn't look like Karma Squad is going to let him. Top rated, capitalizing on the fact that he has to fight revive in the zone and fight 2 teams. Berlin secured the kill. Gary Forever has been sent back to the lobby. Top rated putting lead downrange on Karma squad. Batty boys have been sent back to the lobby. Sinner is the last player for his team. Hades and Patron have to position themselves smartly this time, because the zone is not looking in their favor, and there is no revive point left in the zone that is unguarded. Karma squad with the full squad and smart rotations. Trenches Esports just using the car for cover because they have the afterburner skill, so they cannot get shot while in a car. That is a smart reposition because they know no one can stop them as everyone's focused on fighting. But they stop to engage the Dark Nation. Berlin is on a killing spree. Can they get one down? They got one down from the Dark Nation. Is that a second that's going down? Hades has been taken down. Can Patron 1v2 them? Patron is focusing on getting a revive. They're also getting a revive on their teammate. And in comes the Skylar.
Killing spree.
One down from Dark Nation. Fear No One has been sent back to the lobby by 2 players from Trenches Esports. Amazing gameplay. They pushed 2v3 and still secured the kills. They got knocked even, and they still managed to get it. We have 4 teams left in the 5th zone. Can Patron get the kill on Sinner? Patron is out of ammo. Sinner is fighting for his life as Top Rated is pushing. Trenches Esports is pushing. Taka Jr. versing Patron at the same right now. Taka Jr. has been taken down. Sinner coming from the back. Sinner getting a knock on Hades.
Quadra kill.
Sinner taking the kill from
Triple kill.
Patron. Sinner took the kill from Patron. It's Berlin, the man who has been on fire today. Oppressors have been sent back to the lobby by Trenches Esports. 3 teams left. 2 teams left. Trenches Esports have been sent back to the lobby. It is a full Karma squad versus 2 of the top rated players. That is 1 down. Madman has been taken down. It is now a 2v3. It is easy pickings. It is easy pickings for top rated. Manzi with the G18 fighting valiantly for his team. Can he get a knock on Berlin? He got a knock on Berlin with the G18.
Killing spree.
Karma squad have been sent back to the lobby side, giving Trenches, giving the top rated their booyah for today. Top Berlin coming with 10 kills. He played so aggressively this game. Karma squad had good placement, good positioning. Got the booyah with aggressive gameplay. Berlin, the man who was on fire, getting 10 kills for his team. Karma squad had very good rotations this game. They had very good rotations, very good kills, but they sadly could not do it against top rated. Umanzi put on a valiant fight at the end with the G18, taking down top Berlin, but he could not do it a second time against the other man, because he had low HP from Berlin. Berlin did considerable damage on him, leaving us easy pickings for the other player on top rated. Trenches Esports, we expected so much violence from them on this game, in this second game, because they played this map twice, doing so much violence in the first one, but the zone was just not in their favor this time. Although they did put up amazing fights, going 2v3 against Fear No One and sending them back to the lobby, even getting knocked, making a revive, and going back into that fight. I'd love to see what the third game has for us. I'll send back to the Fabulous Fab in the studio right now.
You guys are joking. You guys really have to be joking. Berlin with 10 kills, MVP performance. That young man was something else. Top rated. They secured the second booyah of tonight's game. Amazing team and amazing plays. That is all you can actually expect from the biggest stage in the entire world. This is still the Red Bull MEO Season 5, and I'm still your host. Trust me, guys, we'll be right back. More to come, more booyahs to come.
goes second with 1 booyah, 18 kills and 16 points, putting them at 34 points. This is away from first place. Karma Squad coming in third place with no booyah, 11 kills and 17 points for their team, putting them in third place with 28 points, sorry. I would love to see what the third game has for us in Purgatory. Rated Live or Die, top rated Gary Forever, Batty Boys all crashing in peak. Is this early action I'm seeing from them. Cultists are pushing towards Sentosa and Mars Electric. They're splitting, but waiting for them in Sentosa is Karma Squad. Peak has 3 teams now, which is Demolition Esports, Batty Boys, and Gary Forever. He who loots first gets kills now. Demolition have not spotted Gary Forever. They're taking shots already at Augie. Gary Forever calling for backup. Shire is pushing alone. Is this an early elimination for Gary Forever because they do not have proper loot? And the Batty Boy is coming for a third party, which gives Gary Forever a chance to escape Demolition Esports. The Karma Squad loading in this game with just 3 players. Trenches Esports and Live or Die about to clash in Observatory. Gary Forever clashing by the zipline with Karma Squad. Karma Squad got to knock the first blood for today. Team Gary Forever just coming off the zipline, getting a kill on Karma Squad. Trenches Esports holding the high ground over Team Live or Die, who are, unbeknownst that Corey is watching them, coordinating his team to push from the back. We have Hades pulling a flank on Live or Die. Hades, Patron already on the high ground watching the other side. Now who's pushing in? Cortez attacking Gary Forever and Karma Squad at the same time. Karma Squad taking a nice exit. Cortez down by 1 player. Can Gary Forever get the confirm? They could not get the confirm. They will get the confirm. They got the knock again. Wukong saving the day. Can Wukong get him a knock? Wukong could not get him a knock. Boom, boom goes the M10, but he survived it. Cultist Robin hasn't taken a valiant effort by him. Gary Forever, the kill leaders with 3 kills to the D4 Kelvin with 11 eliminations so far to himself. 3,918.3 damage, 390 damage, 390 zonal survival. Trenches Esports picking off Live or Die. Live or Die seems to be down to 1 player. Can ABC Brothers survive this? The way Trenches position themselves across observatory is amazing. Brother, so they just in the nick of time. But Hades is on his trail, using the same launch pad with slightly adjusted trajectory, chasing ABC Brother, who has a team already waiting for him in the hangar. Karma Squad will have to face Demolition Esports in the zone, Cape Town. Karma Squad do not want any beat of this fight, because if you fight in the zone, you have to fight the zone and the team you have in front of you. If you have less glue holes, it is game over, back to the lobby for you, because zonal damage and the fact that you're out of wall, out of cover, is open. You're literally just going to become a sitting duck for the opposing team. The Batty Boys putting let down range on Team or Die. Will they survive this the way they survive? Got to knock on ABC Brother. And you have Henrix using Dead Silent, getting 90% bleeding rate on ABC Brother. Warlock also coming with Dead Silent and instant finish on the Team Live or Die. Live or Die down to 3 players. They cannot make a run. They cannot make a run for it because they just put themselves in the open field, and I don't think they have enough ball to stop 4 bullets. The Batty Boys are pushing Live or Die. Live or Die is making a slow retreat. They successfully made it out using the cover of trees and the Batty Boys blind spot. Now they're pushing to go get a revive on their dead teammate ABC Brother, which they have done already. This is gonna be a reclash with Trenches Esports coming from Catalyst towards the top. Wait, that's Bima Sakti. Trenches Esports and Live or Die fighting. Demolition Esports and Karma Squad fighting. Live or Die is at a disadvantage because they have to fight the zone and Trenches Esports. Oh, Slayer has been down from Live or Die. Hades is so very low. Live or Die they're getting revives in already. Top rated doing intense damage on Team Gary Forever. Brother getting knocked. Can Brother die in time for Real June to make a revive? And just like that, he is back in action. Cortes Esports have been sent back to the lobby. We have a full live or die team coming back strong. Gary Forever down to one last player. Oppressors are pushing towards the Batty Boys. And they have Demolition Esports coming from beneath them. Bad Zane with one headshot elimination rate. 716 damage for this round. And 435 zonal survival. It's a 1v1 Ludo versus Jockey. Lucid got taken down. Karma scored down by one player. Jockey with 777 damage. That's a lucky number for him. 2 kills to himself and leading in headshots. His team may be down to one player, but they are still the kill leaders. Batty Boys exchanging fire with top rated. Rangers Esports getting real juice down. Top rated putting shots on OP Sinner. Sinner's down to he's back on full HP, but he has to fight Demolition Esports and a very well positioned top rated. Top rated with 4 kills for their team. Gabby having the most kills on his team. A freak has been taken down. Now he has to fight the zone. The violence happening here. I don't think Demolition Esports is going to survive because they have to fight 2 teams to make it into the zone. The Oppressors pushing top rated, capitalizing on their fight with an amazing third party. Oppressors having backup. Demolition Esports trying to avoid the fight with OP Sinner, just trying to make it back in the zone. As soon as they saw top rated taking a third party, we had one man leave Shire behind. Can Shire get in the zone? It would have been not the play zone, took him down. Sinner trying to get in the zone. Oppressors pushing top rated. Can they kill them with 3 players? Berlin with the M18. Dangerous with the M18. Took one down. Can he get another? Equation getting a knock and a confirmed. So early. Berlin's been taken down. Taka Jr. has been taken down. Oppressors going 2v4 and taking down 3 players. We have Fuki left. 1 versus 2. Can Fuki get a revive quickly? Live or Die has been sent back to the lobby. OP Sinner getting a revive on his team. Fuki taking shots, but sadly none of them connecting. Top rated have been sent back to the lobby. OP Sinner with 2,444.4 damage. He's down 6. Trenches Esports coming back for violence. The Batty Boys well positioned, ready to pick off any team fighting in their sides. Karma squad with 2 players, having the last player from Gary Forever down. Demolition Esports have been sent back to the lobby. Karma making that very known to him. It's the 5th zone. We have 5 teams and 12 players. Legacy attempting a 1v4. It failed this time. Batty Boys sent Oppressors back to the lobby. 5th zone, 4 teams, 11 players. Henrix Niger with 1,400.5 damage, 306 survival, and 2 kills so far. Tiffy got knocked, but Henrix was there for a revive. Trenches Esports capitalizing on that knock. That slowed down the team. Are they pushing? Trey Goddard Big has been taken down by the Batty boys. Fola could get confirmation on him. Can they get a Manzi down? The Manzi, it's one shot. Manzi's back on full HP. Trenches Esports taking down Warlock.
Triple kill.
Warlock with the horizontally. He got confirmed though. Can Hades get a revive? He took down Henrix. Can he go? Trenches Esports are the UK leaders. Hades the last man standing. It is Hades versus Fola right now. Fola sends Hades back to the lobby. Fola's the last man standing. Then Karma's going back to the lobby. 1v1. Fola is one shot. Fola is down. He's using the horizontally.
Quadra kill.
Batty boys have been sent back to the lobby, giving Gary Forever a surprising booyah in this map. Jockey with 4 kills and the clutch for his team. The game is not over till the last man's dead, and Gary Forever just proved that. Coming in first place with 18 points and 6 kills. Coming in second place with 15 points and 6 kills. Karma Squad coming in third place with 11 points and 3 kills to their team. It was an amazing game. It looked like Gary Forever was going to go out to Karma Squad, but Karma Squad focused on the wrong fight. But in the moment, it felt like the right fight because Trenches Esports was already finally pushing towards the Batty boys. Batty boy, Karma Squad wanted to capitalize on that, but sadly, it was not in their favor. They did survive long enough to get kills in that fight. Batty boys leaving Fola down to for the last fight. But Jockey had the upper hand on him. That was an amazing game. That was an amazing booyah for the team Gary Forever. Sending me back to the studio with the fabulous Fab.
At this point, I'm certain that these players are not ready to drink Gary anymore. Because what the hell was that? Gary Forever. Booyah for that team. Amazing play from that team. I mean, they actually played this so well. They dominated the final game. That was clean. That was class. We didn't think they would actually get the win, but they had all the advantages. It looked so clean for that team. Gary Forever, definitely. I stand for that. Gary Forever. But don't go anywhere, guys. This is the final game of tonight, but we still have some word from Red Bull.
We have Trenches Esports. These guys are the overall winners for today. You can see from their own strategy, they had the game of finding the best position before the zone closed. They were always at the right place, at the right time, always at the best moment of where they should be. And we can see that they topped the table for all games for today. Okay, so the analysis from Trenches is what you can pick out from their gameplay is that always follow the zone. Always be in the middle, always be in the middle of the zone at every point in time. Try and move with the zone. Don't let the zone chase you and don't have fights outside the zone. Also, we have coming in second place, we had top rated, although their game was a little bit sketchy, but I guess having an ace in your team pulls something off. That ace is Top Berlin. And Top Berlin is our MVP for today, as you can see, was a very wonderful player. He came out on top with 12 total kills. 12 total kills. That's OP. It's not easy for you to kill 12 people in a BL game in Free Fire, not to talk of a tournament match. All right? And he killed 12 people. So you see, that means, first of all, one thing you can learn from him is have confidence. Have confidence, know what you're doing, know where you are at every point in time, your area, your environment. And that can only come out from playing more games. When you know your area, you are very confident, you know the places you go, you know how to move. And playing a lot of games, you get the experience of how enemies react to you moving. So that will give you more confidence. Also, you clear your mindset that, yes, I am good enough to beat these people. I am good enough to kill and have enough. All right? That was a very nice game from top rated, especially Berlin. And then we have our third team, Gary Forever. These guys were all over the place. It's a very wonderful game. They had a very nice strategy. It was so OP, I was so surprised. Nice game, wonderful. You see, the strategy of staying together, sticking with your teammates, looking for the best and perfect moments to fight is a very wonderful thing to think about. Because if you go to places where you're not supposed to be and you fight battles you're not supposed to fight, you end up coming in last. But we didn't see that for Gary Forever. They had a very wonderful strategy of fighting only fights they know they could win. And it came out very wonderful for them. GG's Gary Forever. It was a very wonderful game. It was a good strategy you guys came up with. Good for you. All right, so now we give it back to Fab. Thank you very much for today's games. Thank you very much for watching the streams. Over to you, Fab.
Thank you very much, Lef, for that amazing analysis. I mean, that was a very good breakdown. Gary Forever. I'm actually very hungry now. But Gary Forever, they took that game. But it is sad to say this will be the end of today's event. Amazing plays from Trenches Esports down to Gary Forever. I mean, they held this game. This is just day 4, and it's group 7 and 8 competing for that lovely spot. Everybody wants to win. But trust me, guys, it is still going to be one person that wears that crown. That will be the end from my end today. I still remain your host, Fab, and I'll see you next time.